I always forget to unmute. Hello, my friends. How are you today? I always get very iffy about the glasses. I can see y'all better when I don't have glasses, when I have my glasses on, but it puts an awful glare on my glasses um, for the camera for you guys. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful first day of the writing retreat. Yay! Give it up for all of our hosts today. Thank you for Sarah for help pulling this amazing group of writers together for this Heart Breathings writing community. And thank you to all the admins and hosts who help run this, and Renee for helping coordinate all of our chaos. Oh my goodness, it is so great to be here with you guys tonight. And I guess we're ending this day off, the first day, day one, with some more sprints. I'm not going to worry too much about sticking to a schedule because I believe, and I am going to double check this though, that I am the last sprinter tonight. Yes. So I will do 4 25-minute sprints, and they are muted. I have a timer. It chirps like a bird. It has been known to startle pets. So be sure to check your volume settings. But like I said, I'm not going to worry too much about sticking to a schedule tonight or like making sure I end by a certain time. So if you need to leave early, feel free to come and go as you need to. We're just going to hang out. Don't feel like you have to write during my sprints. You are more than welcome to do chores or self-care or reading, whatever you need to do to take care of you. So with that said, I'm going to go through some comments and then we'll pull up the timer for our first sprint. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm going to need my glasses. So I'll just have to deal with the glare. Let's see. Rachel, welcome. Getting some hot tea. I'll be relaxing for your sprint. See, it's been a long work day for a lot of y'all. Y'all have been getting tons of work done. So, thank you. I appreciate that. That is super helpful. Thank you. Cami, welcome. Going to keep going on my outline in a different room for a change of scenery. Can't wait to sprint. Yes, the change of scenery works. There are sometimes during Nano, I will kind of create a little writer. What's that word? My brain stopped. Pub crawl. So like a writing crawl for myself, not like the reading role-playing stories, but like I will go to one cafe for breakfast and coffee and write, and then I'll go to a library for a little bit and write some there, and then I'll go to another cafe for lunch and coffee, and then I'll go to like a bookstore, and I kind of just change up the scenery, and it gives me enough of a break to keep going. And it works amazing. Hello again, Angry Watermelon. I love that username. It's awesome. Hello, Kat. Hello, Katie. Literally been doing these since 11 a.m. today. So helpful to stay on track and be doing work with the community. Yes. I love all the spreads. Hello, Laura. Hello again, Luis. Going to continue resetting 2024 as I discover things that didn't work. I swear, I believe I can force me to do anything if I push hard enough. Isn't that the truth? Jess, I couldn't make your surprise stream this afternoon, but I'm glad you're still doing this one. I just now finally got everybody to leave me alone for the night. I know, coming up to like, I think I had like a minute and a half before I went live, and I was still trying to push the kids and husband out of my office. I'm like, leave me alone. I gotta go live. I love you, but go. Kat, I got 156 words in Jenna's 16-minute sprint. Well, I loved how that even the dice that fell on the floor was 16. It's like the backup dice rolled 16, and even that one was confirmed 16. That's just meant to be, meant to be. Sako, welcome, welcome. Yes, it's so cold. The temperature is dropping here. I even had like, normally this is like the warmest room in the house because I don't know, I think it's just right under the heater and the heat exchange or something. But even my office was cold and I had my little space heater going. It was bad. It's bad out there. I hope everybody is staying warm. It has been a long and awesome day. I'm shutting off the laptop and switching to my phone app. Yes, get some reading and self-care in. Hello, Rita. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Latanya. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. I might start skipping some sprints. You guys are all here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I was like starting to go down through all the sprints. I'm like, oh my goodness, I might need to skip some sprints or some comments, not sprints, comments. Because you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Chantel. I see Melissa. Hello, hello. You guys getting some self-care in. Hello, Anna. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Rebecca Duvall, I see you. Hello, hello, Peter. Love the glasses. Thank you. I love these glasses actually because these are from Pair Eyewear. So I have a base frame. I only have one frame with me, but these come off. They're magnetic and they just go over. And so I can change like the style of my glasses to like match my outfit or whatever I feel like. And so like you pay for the base pair and then you pay separately for all the little frames. And then I even have some of these frames that are like sunglasses that just pop over. So I love them. I love them. They just work amazing. Thank you for the idea of tea. Going to get some of the first bite. I know I've got me a nice warm cup of chai sitting on my mug warmer, ready for the first sprint. And speaking of first sprints, I think we're going to have to go ahead and just jump into our first sprint. So let me pull up our timer. Okay, so I've got our 25-minute timer. I think it's on that side for you guys. My brain. I mentioned the bird tweet. It's muted. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to mention before we jump into our sprints. If you were here with me on Wednesday, you know that the tech gremlins got me. My computer shut off at the beginning of my sprints, like without any warning. It used to do it a lot. Hadn't done it for the longest time. And now it's done it twice in 24 hours. So if I happen to disappear, it's because my computer shut off. And I will be right back. I don't think you have to like change or like leave the stream or my video. Like StreamYard will keep my stream going and I just have to log back in basically. But the timer will stop and my video will stop. But I will be right back, I promise. And we will just figure it out when I get back. But I wanted to let you know, I am working on troubleshooting that problem. We're going to try and replace the power supply in my tower at some point over the weekend, whenever the new one comes in. So, but for right now, we're just going to go with the flow and see what happens. Okay. So, 25 minutes are on the clock. I'm going to pull up our banner for the first sprint. 25 minutes. Here we go. I'll be back and I will see you guys when the timer chirps. Good luck. Okay, everybody, how did you do? I was handwriting, so I wrote about a little bit of a page, a little less than a page in my A5 notebook. I'm working on this chapter for my urban fantasy that's going up on REAM, and it's a work in progress, I guess is the best way to say. Work in progress. Let's close that. But that's okay. It's okay. Words are happening. Words are happening. So, how did everybody do? I saw a few come in and join us. Hello, Angela. Welcome. Beck, good morning for you. How are you doing? How is Saturday morning treating you? Hello, Angela. You look familiar too. I hope everything is going all right. I hope you're feeling a little bit more rested. Angela, hello, Kat. Hey, I just figured out how to change every instance where I accidentally misspelled a character's name wrong when writer do it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Kiami, my boyfriend came home from work, so ended up catching up for a bit. Going to take a quick dinner break. We'll pop in the next sprint and get back to writing. Awesome. Okay. Rebecca read 24 pages. Crystal did planning for tomorrow. Rachel cleaned up my Google Docs and made to-dos for the rest of the weekend. Got things posted to REAM stories for today's chapter and community posts. Nice. Awesome. That's awesome. Allie. I got 375 words. You are rocking it. We are just this. I'd be curious to see how many words we wrote collectively for HB writing for the community across a whole virtual writing weekend. That would be retreat. It would just be amazing to see. Jess, I'm working on breaking one of my goals task into smaller pieces so I can check things off my to-do list more regularly for positive momentum. Yes. Angelique, let's see if that worked. Yes, I think it did. Crystal, drinking my ginger tea in my cute cherry red teapot. Yay. Awesome. Caddy doing good. Working on developmental edits for my novel. Been rearranging things and grinding it out. Hoping to move past this part I've been stuck on for a while. All right. Awesome. That sounds great. All right. We've only got about a minute and a half of our break left. We have been going pretty hard all day, so I'm going to be extra heavy on the self-care when tonight and probably most nights this weekend. So definitely take time to get up, move around as you need to, hydrate, grab a snack if you need one, a stretch, take a few deep breaths, or even just taking a few minutes to read, or what's another good mindful practice? Maybe just taking a moment to kind of focus on your breath and empty your mind of thoughts. And maybe if that's hard to do, notice, like choose 5 things you see. Try to find, like, what is it? 5 things you see, 4 things you hear, 3 things you can feel, kind of, and work your way down the senses. It's supposed to help for anxiety, but I also find it also helps me relax a little bit when I do that. So 10 seconds left. So I'm going to go ahead and switch our banners. Things are a little slow and chunky and pixelated on my end, so hopefully everything is looking okay for you guys. I am going to close that out. My internet is not the best, and they came and fixed it this weekend, or this week, and I think they just made things worse. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, sprint number 2 banner is up. We have got 25 minutes on our clock. Do what you need to do to move yourself forward in your goals, as Angela likes to say. And I will see you guys when the timer chirps. Good luck. Oop, hit the button. There we go. All right. How did everybody do? I'm sorry, I left my music playing when I unmuted. I always try to remember to music, then unmute, and it's just lost my train of thought, I guess. I did okay. The first time around I hand wrote, and so this time around I felt like I kind of bridged the gap of where I was on my document on the computer and what I wanted to reach, like the scene I was missing. So I started typing that up and kind of working with that. And so I was able to get, it looks like about 200 words, maybe 100, 200. Yeah, about 200 words. Doing mental math there. So, yeah, I am going to call that a win for having to also help my daughter with some band-aids. All right, let's see. Rachel left us. Gonna hop off and chill out before bed. Thank you for joining us. Cami, all this talk of journaling has inspired me to get back into journaling. Going to start virtual writing weekend day 2 with some journaling tomorrow morning. Yay! That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see. Caitlin, there is no late here. Welcome, welcome. This is purely come and go as you need to. So jump in and make the most of what you got. That's awesome. Welcome. Angelique, I managed to get 6 out of 28 essays read. Oh my goodness. Now I'm off to homework. Oh, good luck. Good luck. Oh my goodness. 28 essays. Ooh. Cami was texting my friend the ideas I have for a dramatic part of my novel, and the ideas were flowing tonight. I can't type fast enough. I tell my friend my ideas are also known as fever dreams. When the ideas are flowing like that fast and I can't type fast enough to keep up before they're gone, I tend to open a voice note on my phone and do like a recording, and then I just talk my way through it. And then it's recorded, and then I usually back it up to my Google Drive where my story is kept. So that way I have voice notes. I also like to record my critique group meetings if possible, like my section of the critique group meetings, and add those to voice notes for my folder of my work. It really helps because I am also so ADHD. There's just like in one ear and out the other half the time. So if I don't write it down, if I don't have a record of it somewhere, I will forget. I will forget. Let's see. Finally getting back in time for a chat break. I've been reading to get away from the screens. Good idea. Very good idea. Rebecca wrote 951 words. Awesome. 219 for Kat. Allie, 148 words and made some coffee. Nice, nice. Finished breaking the task down smaller. Now going to plot for the last hour. Awesome. We are rocking it. Started late, so I didn't get much done, but I found where I was in my book and refreshed my memory of where I left off, ready to actually start writing during the next sprint. Yay! That's awesome. Sherry's still editing away, getting so close to the end of the book. Then I get to do second edits. Ooh, fun, fun. That's awesome. Wow, I didn't think of voice notes. That's a great tip. I love voice notes. I tend to also, like, my mind will wander when I'm driving. Another ADHD thing. But a lot of times I will start thinking about my works in progress when I'm driving, especially long drives. So it's also helpful. I like have it like a shortcut right on my home screen that I can press to start a voice note. So that way I can hit it while I'm driving and voice dictate and be hands-free and safe, but still be able to talk through my plot and not lose anything. I do that with my phone when a character wants to talk in the middle of the night and I don't want to get up. I would do that, but I think I would bother my husband. Oh, coffee sounds wonderful, but it's 10 p.m. here. Yes. Yes. Th this exactly. I seriously thought about getting coffee while I was out with my, partner later or earlier this evening, but I'm like, it's no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe I'll treat myself in the morning. All right, all right. I'm the type of person that can drink coffee and then go to sleep. Oh, so lucky, so lucky. That's awesome. Whoops, almost missed the break. On to reading. Yay. All right, I am going to put a pin um in our comments, and we're going to get on to our next sprint. We are halfway through our writing session. We're going into sprint number 3. So if you haven't had a chance to get up and move around in a while, or even in just the last couple of sprints, definitely get up and move and stretch. I think I'll probably step away from the computer for a minute to stretch and um, grab something to drink, and then come back to typing and working on this chapter. I really want this chapter to be done tonight. I'm considering extra sprints just to get them done. So we'll see what happens. But do what you can. Don't forget self-care. Be nice to yourself. And I will see you guys when the timer chirps. Good luck. Hey, how'd everybody do? I was able to get about 100 words written and yeah, making progress. What about everybody else? Let's see. Chantel just jumped back in, spent the last sprints finishing up some crocheting. Going to work on getting some words in for this next sprint. Awesome. It's only 7 p.m. in the Pacific Northwest. Coffee doesn't bother me like that. It's just after 10 p.m. here too, and I'll be able to sleep after this still. I wish. I used to be that way. I used to be able to drink a cup of coffee or tea or have soda and not have any issues, but it has not been that way since for a while. Excuse me. Yes, eyes moving around while you drive. Yeah. Beck, it's absolutely pouring with rain here, and it's so lovely to listen to while I do some journaling. Yes, that's just magic. That's like a magic moment right there. Kat, 306 words in my novel. Rebecca, I read a chapter, alternating reading and writing. Angela, I'm just wandering around YouTube. That's okay. Well-deserved rest. Angelique managed to get the second chapter of her book edited. P.S. 375 words. Cami, my outline, aka mini version of my novel based on all the details I'm including, is really coming along. The flow keeps flowing. Awesome. Marion, just got the chance to join in these sprints, so I did 250 in my novella and editing my book description. Yay! That's awesome. Sherry, finished first edits on my book and added 831 new words over the course of the last few hours. Yay! That's awesome. First round of edits. Congrats. Awesome. Crystal, totally into this arc. It's called House of Glass and it comes out this summer. It's going to be a hit. Oh, that's exciting. I'll have to look for it. Ashley, yes, I wrote 10,000 word outline for this novel and the writing is going fast. Yes. So those bigger outlines are like, I don't know, it's like hit or miss for me. I once did I think it was about a 15,000 word outline. It was massive. But I was doing the phase outline method where like 100 words in the outline would translate into the next 250 words in the first draft. And it took me, I think I did it took me about 3 months, I think, to write that outline and to figure everything out. It was for my sci-fi novel, the only sci-fi novel I wrote. It was like sci-fi a la Firefly kind of ish, space opera kind of space drama with like space cowboy rogues, along the lines of Firefly, basically. And yeah, that was a really good. I ended up writing the novel. I took that outline and then wrote the novel for Nano, and it went really well. And then I've done a few edits, but I keep thinking about it lately. I kind of want to revise it and put it back up for maybe put it up on my REAM. But I have mixed feelings about it because my REAM is mostly urban fantasy. And so I don't want to throw the only sci-fi book I have up on it. But I also don't want to create a whole REAM account just for one sci-fi book, you know? Let's see. Anna spent time planning for the rest of the virtual writing retreat weekend. So hopefully I can be more productive in the next 2 days. trying to plot, fighting me. That's okay. You know what? It could just be that it's been a long day. Louise read another chapter and a half. At this rate, I'll be able to complete the forms for the blurb this weekend. Awesome. Oh, wow. I thought the outline helped, though. I was a pantser and had to pause writing and do an outline because I was all over the place. Yes. The outline did help. So I am definitely a planner plotter. I kind of like, I think the term is plancer that I like, that I've heard that I like, where I will plan, but very rarely will I plan to that extent anymore. I tend to plan a little bit and then I'll pants a little bit, and I just kind of go back and forth. All right, going into the fourth sprint, I am going to go ahead and put our fourth sprint ticker up. There we go. Oh, it's not a micro sprint. We're going to go the full 25 minutes. So let me fix that real quick. 25 minute sprint. Okay. Oh, don't fail me now, StreamYard. There we go. It was thinking. All right, let me also make sure we are set to, 25 minutes. There we go. All right. Here we go. Jess is asking, is this the last sprint for the night? I am undecided about that. I think it's going to depend on how I'm feeling about this chapter when I'm done with this sprint, because I am so close to finishing this part of the scene. And if I can finish it, I would feel very awesome about it. So we will see. We will see. If I do another sprint, it'll be like one more bonus sprint, but we'll see. After party sprint. Yes, I like that. We might have a little after party sprint since there's no one behind me, or coming up after me. But I will, before I leave tonight, though, we'll be giving you a rundown of the calendar for virtual writing for the retreat day 2. And I will give you a link to Jenna's, who will be kicking us off first thing 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So we also don't want to be I don't want to be up too late, because I do want to see and join Jenna before I have to take the kids to swim lessons. So, all right, here we go. 25 minutes on the clock. Let's get to it. Okay, y'all. That one got away from me. I was really into it, and it's just like, oh, it's over now. Okay, cool. It's fine. It's all fine. How did you guys do? I don't know where I'm at. Over the grand scheme of things, I think I technically deleted some words. My word count says I deleted 200 words. But I was editing and adjusting things and making things tighter. So I'm going to count it as a win. How did everybody else do? Yes, that flow state is the best. It really is. It's awesome. Crystal says, thanks, Jen. You're a superstar for doing 2 sprints today. Yes. Well, it's no worries. No worries. I was at my computer anyway. I was like actually ready to join Angela in her sprints and sprint with her. But then something came up. So that's okay. That was okay. Let's see. Cammie, I'm working on outlining the middle part of my story. It's a little undercooked, but it'll get there. Yes. Yes. Marin, I took my glasses off because I didn't like the way the screen was glaring on it, but now I can't read anything, so I'm sorry, y'all. Marin got 285, but I also deleted some words in that process. Yes, I know that feeling. Rebecca, 806 for me, finishing off my day with 3855 words. That's awesome. And after a day of teaching, you rock, girl. That is awesome. Awesome. How's that baby who isn't really a baby anymore, Ashley? Aw. Angelique got sidetracked with filing and my yearly closeout. That I'm still working on. Oof. I haven't even started yet. And that's making me cringe. I have a lot to do. Jess, I got into flow. I thought we had another 10 minutes left. Yes, I did too. Oh, it's quite the best feeling, Jess. Yes. Cat, 340 words. My fan fiction story. Ooh, which fandom? My fingers are flying. Oh, that's the best when you hit that flow state. I think a lot of us hit that flow state. Epic word count? Yes, very much epic word count. Angela, I'm eating dry cereal because I'm too lazy to make something. I do the same thing. I've been eating Cheerios lately. We have Cheerios and Captain Crunch, and even though I love the taste of Captain Crunch, it always tears up the roof of my mouth. So Cheerios it is. 17 months. Oh, he's a tiny baby still. Aw. That's awesome. Thanks. Yes. No worries. Okay, so I feel like a lot of us were in that flow state. So I will go ahead and do the bonus sprint. So I will put a bonus sprint up for us to do. But we'll start in a few minutes. Here, actually, I'll hit a short break on the timer so we can actually still have a break to chat. I wasn't actually writing words, but my thought process was finally working. Hey, that's how it works. That's how it works. Ashley, I got some Cinnamon Toast Crunch yesterday, and I forgot how good it is. Oh my goodness, that reminds me. So I've really gotten into baking, and I've been trying my hand at breads. I still have not been able to do like a loaf bread or like a sourdough bread yet, kind of farmhouse style bread, but I can do sweet breads. And I did this one. It was a cinnamon, like almost like a coffee cake. It was like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but in like a loaf form. And it was like a soft bread that just kind of, it was so good. It was like moist and like, it was so good. So good. It was just the Cinnamon Toast Crunch reminded me of it. I was like, we're going to run with this thought process. Jen, a Harry Potter and Percy Jackson crossover. Ooh, that's awesome. I'm due with my next baby in April, so he'll be a big brother soon. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Congratulations. Oh, perfect. I just hit my stride with the last sprint. Yeah, I feel that way. I feel like a lot of us had just kind of really gotten into it. Baby number 6. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. But I'm all just like, oh my goodness. That's still 6 babies. Oh my goodness. I've only got 2, and I just like, I cannot. I cannot. That reminds me, I ate cinnamon brown sugar soft baked bar during one of the sprints. Oh, so yummy. Yes, congrats. All right, so we've got 3 minutes left on the break. We're taking a little bit of longer break since we decided to do the bonus sprint, but I since we're going to keep going a little bit, I want to make sure everybody has a chance to get up and hydrate, stretch if they need to, and get settled before we jump into the next sprint. The word oatmeal should have been in that sentence. It's okay. It's late. It's the middle of the night pretty much now, right? We're all tired. As I like to call it, punch drunk tired, right? Oh my goodness. So, okay. I feel pretty good about what I've been able to accomplish today. Even though I haven't finished anything per se. I'm not able to cross anything out on my whiteboard just yet, but I am close. I have made some big strides, and honestly, like, I have not touched this story in like 2 months. So kind of getting back into it and kind of putting my head in the characters' heads again is just a really big help. So I am excited to finish this chapter and get on to the next one, because the next one's pretty awesome. My second protagonist gets to what does she do? She in the next chapter, my second protagonist gets to go to a crime scene and with her like lawyer cousin, and they ID a body, or try to ID a body. It's not the right body. But then she gets abducted by a supernatural creature, and she has no clue about the supernatural world. So it's going to be a big awakening for her. Let's see. I told myself it was healthy because I had oats. Oats are good for you. Oats are good. Kat says, I need 460 more words to reach a 3K day. Awesome. You can do it. Yes. Last sprint. Ooh, exciting. exciting. Yes. I love my vampires. But it's not the vampires that kidnap her this time. It's werewolves. She gets kidnapped by rogue werewolves. I want to read just from that short snippet. Oh my goodness, I appreciate it. So these are the stories that are going up on REAM. Oh, I guess maybe I'll have to tell you more when the sprinter comes, or when the timer goes off. All right, so we will get back into it, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about the stories and where you can find them when we get back. And yeah, I'll see you guys when the timer chirps. Okay, that is the end of our sprint. Okay, I'm going to come back here. Okay, I'm going to stop that, and we're going to get rid of that. All right. How did you guys do? I was able to get another 100-ish words, a little over 100 words, and I was able to finish that little section. I still have another little mini scene to add to this chapter, but I'm going to have to write that from scratch. I was not planning to add that, but is something that came up while I was editing today. I was like, oh, this would make more sense if my protagonist did it versus, having a side character do it. So I have to do that. But that is a problem for tomorrow. All right. So let's read some comments, and then I will tell you a little bit about my works, and we will also go over who is going to be here and sprinting tomorrow. I did go ahead and pin to the top of the YouTube channel, or the YouTube comments of this video, Jenna's channel link. She'll be starting us off at 7 a.m. tomorrow. So if you don't want to stick around, or you want to go ahead and leave, because I know we ran 45 minutes, probably going to be close to an hour over time. So if you guys want to go and get your rest, I totally get it. You can always come back and watch this part on the replay if you would rather. So Jenna's sprint, she starts 7 a.m. tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern. Sorry, the heat just kicked on. And her channel is wherever your comments are on YouTube, pinned to the top. Okay, let's see. I know we had a few people leave during the sprint. Beck had to go and take care of some emails, and Angelique had to sign off. So good night to them. Always. I much love and appreciate your company as well. Dang, have a lot to work on tomorrow concerning the middle part of my novel, but happy I have a plan in place. Yay for plans. These sprints are so helpful, aren't they? I love it's fun because you get to chat with people, but you don't have to leave your own house, and you also get to kind of co-work without having to pay the co-working fees and stuff. It's fun. And I love how it's geared toward writers. Of course, it's 10:45, and now my brain wants to work. Why? Sometimes you just have to work with it. And thank you for your time, Jen. This bonus sprint really helped. Loving this community of supporters supporting writers. I love it too. I'm so glad you could join us, Anna. Marin got 420 words that sprint. Angela, thank you so much for joining me. Kat, 428. Yeah, the other day, one of my MCs decided to tell me they wanted a girlfriend. Why he couldn't tell me that sooner, I don't know. I love it when they spring those things on you. These were awesome sprints. Thank you. Is there any writing books that you are enjoying at the moment? No. So at the moment I am reading Wintering, The Power of Rest, and something. It's a nonfiction book. I just finished the Nixon Edgel fantasy series by Paul S. Kemp. I actually ended up getting a tattoo that is from that series. I love it. It's more of a family tattoo. A lot of the members of my family have the same tattoo from the series, but I finally read it and I got the tattoo as well. The tattoo kind of is a reminder to live in the moment, which is a theme that constantly comes up in that series. The writing books, though, back to writing books. My next writing book, I did finish Written, which I still owe you guys a review of. But my next one is this book, Margaret Atwood's Negotiating with the Dead, a Writer on Writing. So that's one of the ones that I am going to be reading next. Agree, co-working fees are no joke. I love co-working offices, but I just cannot afford them. 32 words shy of my goal. I think I'll get them as you talk. Nice. Appreciate you hosting these great sprints. Oh, I'm so appreciative of you guys. You guys are awesome. Better get to bed. Yes. Oh my God, it must be good if you got a tattoo about it. I love them. They're awesome. And I'm sad because the other members of my family think that there's not going to be more. I need to do some research more on the writer. The writer seems to have a lot of like Forgotten Realms and D&D books, and some other fantasies, but I'm not sure if he's going to write any more Edgel and Nyx, and that kind of makes me sad. I'm like, I need more Nyx. Nyx was awesome. Yes. The first one, what was the I'll find the first one, and I'll maybe message you the title. I tried to tell him no, he first. Yes. All right. So, my books that I was writing. So I'm working on a series. It's beginning. I've been working on these since November 2012 with these characters. But they're finally getting into a shape that I feel comfortable of kind of sharing with the world. The first book that I wrote, the first story of those, I've titled Frostbite, and it's kind of like an origin story of how these two characters ended up together. The characters are Reese, who is a kind of celebrity vampire, almost like a not in the world, but among the other vampires, almost like a royal vampire. And then the other character is this hacker kid, who's fresh out of high school, struggling to save for college so he can join the FBI. But he's hacking in his free time, and he gets caught up in the vampire world and ends up as this royal vampire's servant, and ends up metaphysically bonded to him to the point where he no longer ages. And so the first book, called Frostbite, is just the story of how they ended up together. And then the book that I'm working on now is set about 60 years after that. And Jack, the human servant, still looks like this kid straight out of high school, but he's like this top, almost like mafia boss in the Seattle downtown area, because his vampire master is the top vampire in Seattle now. And so he gets kind of caught up in this underground missing werewolf and the and other FBI stuff going on. And so it's just fun. I love the characters, and yeah, and Reese is the vampire, and he's just like, I don't want to do any of this. So it's so fun. But I have these. Frostbite is slowly, as I'm doing final edits on those chapters, it is being posted a chapter a week to my REAM account. And then as soon as I am done with the rewrite of the next book, this One Way Out with the FBI and Jack, those are going to be posted to my REAM as well. And then once they're up fully on REAM and fully edited and sent to an editor and beta readers and whatnot, I will have them published wide, so you'll be able to get them on like Kindle and Kobo and stuff as well if you don't want to join REAM. My REAM, you can find everything. Let me give you the hype. So I have pretty much everything, like my Instagram and stuff can be found under Satchela. Unfortunately, Slachilo was already taken on YouTube, so I couldn't do that. But hype.co is like a link tree that has all my links. And I believe my REAM is right up at the top with a little picture of the vampire Reese, my favorite Reese. So, and it's called Frostbite because the human servant, his alias that he goes by when he hacks is Jack Frost. So, and then bite is spelled with like BYTE, like a computer bite. It's so cheesy, but I love it. I love it. But anyway, thank you for listening to me ramble about my stories. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I hope you guys have had an amazing first day of the virtual writing retreat. This has been so much fun. And I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will be in and out of all the different sprints going on we have. I know we start first with Jenna at 7 a.m. And then at 9, we have Mel. And then at 11, we have Tamara. At 1, we have Angela. Then we go to Tracy. And then we have other Tracy. And then from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, there will be a break. And then I will be on again at 9 p.m. tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a good day too. And yeah, take care. Get some rest. Peace, love, and happy writing, y'all.